Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video for the global version of Destiny Child. So we're going to be jumping into the summons. I'm not going to be going crazy on this. I would like to get Calypso. I am lacking in the water attacker department, and after the fiasco that was Buster Lisa, it would just be nice to get a focus banner unit off of one of these banners. Unfortunately, the premium pickup summon has Calypso at a 0.75%. Which is not the best, just like Buster Lisa. There's also this Eve banner, this Eve premium pickup summon that has Eve at 0.75%, which I don't have Eve either, so I'd like to get Eve. However, I don't even know why this banner exists, because there's also this other premium pickup summon that features these 4 units, and each of these 4 units has a 0.75% of appearing. So if you wanted to get Eve, I don't know why you wouldn't pull on the water-based premium pickup summon and also get a chance of getting Mars and Nias, because the one that just has Eve has all of the units in the pool, all of the 5-star units, so you're really diluting your chances of getting one of the water attackers. So I don't know what the point is for this banner. If you want Eve, in most cases I would recommend going for the premium pickup summon, unless you really don't want any of these other water attackers. Anyway, we're going to be going in for Calypso just a little bit. Again, I'm not going to be spending a ton, but would be nice to get her. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot and hope that luck is on our side today. Not expecting much against again, a 0.75% chance really isn't the best odds. We'll start with a Tartarus, Fire Dragon. Okay, we're going to get that blue light, and Halloween. Definitely not one of the more exciting units to get. Tiamat's great though. 3-star. Okay, Salmakis. Cynthia. Alright. Let's get a 5-star already. Nope, it's going to be Tisiphone, who looks great. But I already have her at, I believe, +5. Pom-Poms. Chain Killer. And our guaranteed is going to be Quirinus. Okay. Let's just jump right into another one. I did manage to recover a good bit of crystals ever since the Buster Lisa summons. Okay, Legend. Alright, at least a 4-star here. And it's going to be Eos. I have lots of her. Loose. Mimic. Alright, come on. Some luck on her side. No, it's going to be Guillotine. We're not getting very interesting 4-stars. Watcher. Like, even the 4-stars we're getting just aren't very good. Teddy. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay, come on, Davi. Give me something that I can use. Nearty. Okay. That's a dupe. That's a dupe for me. I can use that to uncap my Nearty, so that's okay. Could be worse. Shamash. And finally, we're going to wrap things up with a Hercules. Okay. Probably only going to do me 1 or 2 more multis. Like I said, the odds of getting Calypso really aren't that great. But they are pretty generous with the crystals. Hector. Alright, next is a Fearon. Hertz. Okay, a Chain Killer. This really is looking pretty bad. Medea. Okay, Scald. Come on, Davi. Let's pop up. Give me that 5-star. No, it's going to be Detective Girl. Kusith. Tartarus, and our guaranteed is going to be an Aten. Alright, Alright, so the next one might be our last one. I don't want to commit to that because I keep saying stuff like that and it never ends up panning out. I would like to get at least one more 5-star, but we did get near to already. Okay, Hecate. Alright, we're going to get a 4-star here, and with any luck, nope. Going to be a Yuna, but I am uncapping my Yuna for the the World Boss specifically. Bouquet. Because any fire units paired with Seed. Oh, there's our first double matching bonus of today. Any of those units will get a huge bonus from the double edge. Okay, Skull, a terrible 4-star. Okay, Revenge Girl. Tartarus. Getting a lot of Tartarus for some reason. Furon. Okay, Eris. Was this our guarantee? I think this was our guarantee. Yeah. And, oh, Victorix. Actually, she is new. This is my first Victorix. I have not pulled one before. So that's actually pretty exciting. I like her design a lot. So that's great. Look at that gun. Alright. I think this is going to be the last one. Win or lose. Just because, again, I would like to get Calypso. The odds aren't great, and I'm not fully committed to going for her or anything. This isn't an all or nothing deal with these summons, so if I get her, great. If I don't... Oh god, another Guillotine. These 4-stars suck, man. 4-stars were getting her really bad. Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, Hypnos. Freya. Alright, Fighter. Lyron. Vulcan. Apollo. And for our guarantee, a Tisiphone. Okay, let's close, see how we're doing. Ask later. Jeez. Alright, so that was what, 4 or 5? Ugh. Alright, this is the last one. I don't want to go below 175. I don't want to blow everything that that I built back up after Buster Lisa. Hey, Mona. How are you doing? We are getting the newbie Mona skin, or the younger Mona skin. Alright, Barrett. Ooh, another Cynthia. Okay, so we get that double bonus. Alright, Demeter. Manti. Or Manti. Skuld. Ah, damn. Alright, it's gonna be a Pomona. Really killing me with this rate. Ampoule. I mean, it is a 3% 5-star rate, so nothing crazy. Hercules. And this should put us at around 175. A little under. Okay, another Legend. Atalanta. Apollo. Juan. Arms. Come on. Okay, alright, we're getting at least a 5-star. Please. Okay, we're getting Chang'e. I mean, Chang'e is amazing. She's an amazing, amazing unit, and I already have her, but this is going to be an uncap for my Chang'e, so that's great. That is actually great. Not the Calypso, unfortunately, but that's still pretty fantastic of a pull. I can't be upset about that. Would have been nice to get a new water unit, just because I kind of need to fill out my World Boss team. So getting like an Eve or a Calypso would have been preferable. But the boosted rate is really not that great. Again, 0.75% is Oh, Danu. Okay, she's actually boosted for the event, so that's actually pretty good too. She's one of the booster units, the World Boss event. Well, that is going to do it for the polls. I might jump in again later, potentially, but... Well, actually, you know what? Let's do enough to fill up the mileage. Why don't we do that? We're going to count how many single summons we do. Not going to do many, but I want to get that mileage bar up. So first single... Crap. A Teddy. Second single, Valkyrie. Okay, we reached the mileage, so great. We will go ahead and redeem that. Excellent. So at least we get something out of this, right? Oh, it might be in my item list. Yeah, it might be in my item list. Yes, here we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our free 5-star. Well, not free, we paid for it, but a 5-star is still useful. And it's going to be Olga, who is a PvP monster. Pretty damn good. And I have him already, but this is going to be an uncapped, so that's great. Alright, well, against my better judgment, I am jumping back into these Calypso pulls because I am frustrated at not being able to get a pickup child when I want to. So we're going to start burning through some of these crystals until we're able to get Calypso, and I don't know. I don't know how far I'm going to go, but at the very least I just want to try more because it's been depressing. The past couple of banners have been depressing in this game, so I want some redemption. Give me some redemption here. I'm going to do some live summons. CrackPebbles has joined us. As you can see here, he is No. That is his username in this game. And maybe he'll bring me a little bit of luck. So let's see. See what we've got here. Okay, well, we're going to start with a blue, so that's always a good thing. Artemis. Okay. Alright. I have her at plus... Gosh, I think plus 5 at this point, so I don't need another Artemis, but I'll take it. Skuld. I like Skuld a lot. I like her design. Okay, next up is a loose. Ugh. Well, we're getting cute designed characters, so that's definitely a plus at least. Hopefully we can keep that trend continuing with this 5-star, right? Okay, a double Artemis. Actually, is that the first double 4-star I've ever had? Possibly. I'm not sure what you get with a double 4-star, but should be pretty good, right? Should get maybe some crystals along the way. Alright, Tiamat. Not bad. So far we've gotten all ladies, so if that's any indication, the rest of this multi... This one right here will be a lady 5-star and be Calypso, right? Oh no, it's like the opposite. It's like the exact opposite of what I was looking for. Alright, it's a Merlin. Okay. Next up we're getting a Medea. I like Medea's design a lot. Okay, we're going to follow that one up with Fire Dragon. Okay, Jeanne d'Arc. Could be worse, I guess. And our at least a 4-star on the last pull, and it is going to be... Oh god, Dartface. Dartface is the worst. I hate getting Dartface. So we're going to do another... I was just messaged by CrackPebbles. He was actually kicked right before the first pull, or after the first pull. So I don't know what the deal is. It looks like the live summoning is a little glitchy right now. It was working fine just a little bit ago, but I don't know. Alright, so I'm starting with a Judas, unfortunately. Not great. Definitely not building him for any reason. Next is going to be a Barret. Okay, another 3-star. That is a Hertz. Whenever I see these guys, I think of like Radio Shack or something. Like an old school electronics store. Okay, so we're gonna get a blue at least. Oh, okay, it's Isis. I do like Isis. Alright, okay, alright, so another 4-star at least, and it's, oh no, it's gonna be a Flora. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's pick up the slack a little bit. Let's increase the appeal of these pulls. We're gonna get a Hypnos here. It's an okay start. Alright, another 3-star. That is going to be a Messenger. Okay, alright. Give me that light. Give me that Davi. Where's Davi? No! Oh, it's Sabelle. Damn. Decent number of 4-stars, though, in this multi. We got 3 4-stars. So we're going to get at least, we're going to get at least 4 4-stars. Yeah, because this last one is guaranteed to be a 4-star. So, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good rate. Alright. Let me have it. Let me have it. Oh, Yuna. Actually, she's pretty good for the world boss, especially considering the whole Cide Fire Boss combination. Alright, so CrackPebbles was able to watch the last one, and here he is joining in on this one. So CrackPebbles has been able to join this one. Hopefully he can stick around for the full multi. Won't be bugged or anything like that. Is the goal. Come on, Davi, give us something here. Something to write home about, please. We're going to get a Watcher, which is not a great start to this multi. We did get a lot of 4-stars in the last one. Hopefully we can keep that up. Elevate it to 5 stars, maybe. Going to get a Revenge Girl for our second pull of the multi. Alright, up next is Judas. Oh boy. Alright. Looking pretty rough, looking pretty rough. Atalanta is next. Okay. Looks like another 3-star, unfortunately. A Freya. No 4-stars yet. Oh, spoke too soon, so we're gonna get that light. But, oh god, it's gonna be a fairy. These Christmas 4-stars are like nightmare fuel. Definitely not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. This one's gonna be a 3-star. Okay, Bazooka. Like how he's called Bazooka, but he's very clearly like a machine gun. Kind of unusual. Alright. Going to be a Fire Dragon. And it seems like that's going to be the case. We're going to get a Mantis, or Manti, for our 9th pull, and the final one is going to be at least a 4-star. Hopefully it's a 5-star, but our luck really has not been great. It's going to be an Amor, who I have at +5. Okay, no viewers this time around, so we're going to skip through, of course. Don't want to wait for that animation every single time, if we can avoid it. We're going to start off with a blue light, but hasn't really been giving us anything lately. Oh my god, these Christmas 4-stars, ugh. Oh, wash that out, god. Give me something good after I have to see that. Pomona, next. It's okay, actually. An Ice Dragon. Alright, followed by a Revenge Girl. Okay, we are going to get that blue light. We are due for a 5-star, if I have... Oh, okay, Adanu. She is boosted on the world boss, so that's not bad. That could be worse. Another 4-star. Have not seen Davi in a very long time. Titania. Jeanne d'Arc. Where's that Davi animation? Very, very sad. I'm sad. Sad, sad, sad. Alright. That is a Cynthia, and our guaranteed 4-star. And it is going to be an Inanna. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You know what? The live summons aren't doing it for us. We're gonna do it raw. Let's do it raw. Come on, Davi. Please don't continue to let me down. Ice Dragon. Freya. Come on. 3% rate? You would think that I would get a 5-star at least. Fortuna. Oh my god. Oh, Frisia. Okay. I'm working on her. I don't think she's +5 yet. That might actually be my +5. Genius is next. Followed by a Hertz. After that is going to be an Atalanta. Follow that up with a Lyron. Oh my goodness, these pulls though. Gift bag. And what garbage awaits us for this final pull? Hercules, yeah. Definitely garbage. Definitely garbage. Alright. Next. Gonna be a messenger. Followed by Revenge Girl. Oh man, I really just... Jesus. Calchis. Tiamat. The stings, the stings. Okay, Davi, give me something. For God's sake, please. Oh no, it's a Syrinx. I mean, Syrinx is a very good PvP healer. She's great for certain challenges and things like that. I honestly didn't really need another Syrinx. I can always use one, but it's not what I'm looking for, clearly. We're just kind of skipping through these. It's not looking good. A Seshot. And our final pull is going to be a Chimera. So awful. Okay. Well, doesn't look like anybody joined us this time. Could have just stuck to the non-live summonings, but what are you gonna do? Okay, Davi. Start with a Davi. Next up is going to be a Goga. I like Goga. That is going to be followed up with a Lyron. Okay, so we are going to get a Blue Light, but I really just can't get excited because it's going to be a Halloween, which... Why that's a 4-star is beyond me. Nobody wants that. Charon is going to be the next one, followed by a Freya. I'm getting a lot of her. She's going to be Onyx. Pom-Poms, also Onyx. Alright, Manti is next. Followed by another Freya. So that's it's going to be, what, some coinage for me. So I'll take that coinage. And a Zelos. Alright. We're gonna close up shop pretty soon. This is getting really depressing. Like, really depressing. So... Alright, so here we go. CrackPebbles has joined us for this one. These rates are so god-awful. Absolutely atrocious. If you think about it, so a 0.75% rate for a focus or banner character means that you basically have about a 4 times chance, or is it 3 times or 4 times? It's like a 4 times chance of getting a non-focus unit, or non-banner unit, rather than the actual banner unit. So that's kind of terrible. It is kind of terrible. Bazooka is next. So if I get a 5-star here, I'm just going to stop, I think. Okay, we're going to get a Davi. But yeah, if we get a 5-star here, we're going to stop. If not, we're going to do one more multi. And then I'm just going to call it quits, I think, at that point. This banner's done enough damage to me. This banner combined with the Lisa banner, I don't even know what to say. They have been brutal. And I think probably because the Mott banner was so good to me and so nice to me, so I'm kind of paying for it in spades. But I think I've paid for it in... I think I've paid for my luck with interest here, because this is horrible and has been horrible. Barrett is going to be next, and so far nothing of value really that I can use. All of it is going to be Onyx material or EXP fodder. Yeah, it's all horrible stuff. Boxer, definitely not looking good. Getting pretty discouraged. Again, pretty discouraged. A Blood Dragon. Not good. Alright, so we're gonna get a light. I really can't get excited at the light. Because it's gonna be something like a Queerness that I don't need. CrackPebbles is telling me it's amazing. It is not. Alright, so what do you have for me? An Artemis. Okay. Well, that is awful. Like I said, I'm going to do one more. Like, they give us lots of currency. They give us lots of crystals and lots of crystal opportunities, but they make the rate so low. And they make the rate so low, and this game kind of requires you to have merges to make your characters or uncaps in order to make your characters like supremely viable. So it's not even as though, you know, you get one character and you're set. Like, if you really want to use the character, you would need to go for uncaps. But okay, give me the 5-star. At least give me something here. Okay, that is not what I was looking for at all. I'm actually pretty upset by that, because I think she's pretty terrible. I don't think she's supposed to be good at all. El Dorado. Oh my god. El Dorado is awesome. I love El Dorado, but that Aurora just kind of took the wind out of my sails, because that's not what I was looking for at all. So how many... Let me think. So that was like my 6th 5-star, I think. My 6th 5-star that was not Calypso. So yeah, pretty awful. Pretty awful. This whole session has been awful. Watcher. There's still technically a chance of getting another 5-star. It does happen. It can happen. It's not likely to happen. But, I would say it's pretty much over. Fat Lady has more or less sung. And her name is Aurora. Not the best. This was not the best. It's, really not happy with how things turned out here. Because, really, I didn't get much of anything that I would have wanted in any of this session. Like, I think... Yeah, don't need Ambrosia. Definitely don't need Ambrosia. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know what to do. Alright. I know I said the last one was the last one, but... I have a problem. Don't know what to say other than I have a problem. But you know what? We're going to rip it off like a Band-Aid. We're just going to hit skip. And yeah, that hurts. So we got an Elysian. And a Tisiphone. Okay. So I think we should be getting a... No, because the skip has to happen after. Right. This is the absolute worst. Like, the worst of the worst. Like, for anybody out there, don't do what I'm doing. Like, don't... I am, like, completely tilted, but I'm not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going, because I have to get a 5-star at this point. It's the gambler's fallacy. I know. I'm being an idiot. I completely understand that I'm being a moron. Don't do what I'm doing. Listen to what I'm saying, not what I'm doing, because this is like the opposite of how you want to react to bad polls. But I don't know. I've reached a tipping point now. I don't even care. We're just going to keep going. Just skip, skip, skip. Summon, summon, summon. Until we get some sort of 5-star, some sort of validation that there isn't some greater power that is against me and against me getting Calypso, because that's how it feels. That's definitely how it feels. I'm desperately trying here to get something. Give me something. Let me just, please just kill me. Oh god. Oh god. This is so terrible. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. This is... Oh my god. Alright, well, in slightly less depressing news, I thought we could take a quick look at the Archfield Davi world boss. So we do have this world boss that's currently running. For the first time in Global, we're getting this game mode where it's essentially a worldwide, well, hence the name, it's a raid boss. So pretty much everybody contributes to taking on the raid boss. This instance, the first time around, it's going to be Archfield Davi, which is actually a deviation from what it was on Japan. So they're kind of keeping us guessing. They keep on changing things from the other versions of the game on Global. But it is in theme, or in line with the fact that we did just get Buster Lisa, and we obviously, Archfield Davi is a part of that narrative dungeon. So the way this more or less runs, you've got 5 minutes per ticket. Tickets refresh at a rate of 1 ticket per 2 hours. And you do as much damage as you can to the boss. You have 20 unit slots, and you have to fill them up with units from your barracks. And a lot of people are probably going to struggle for this first world boss, because a lot of people probably don't have 20 fully leveled, fully built, and fully equipped units. So we're going to do the best that we can. I'm not really that well equipped, at least at the start. I certainly wasn't. I did not have Danu. I also did not have Eve. And as you just saw, I did not get Calypso. So I didn't really have any of the booster units, the units that essentially provide a boost to the currency that you get from Davi after you beat her, which you can use to exchange in the event store. So we kind of have a little bit of a handicap there. And also, I just don't have the key meta water unit. So Eve I was missing, and I didn't have a lot of the water units fully leveled. I just gotten a Thanatos, and you know, my heaviest hitter was probably going to be Elysian, if that. So we did the best that we could. We chose 3 healers for the front row. So the way the boss works is that it can only attack your front row, and once every unit on the front row is defeated, it can move on to the second row. So really the defenses in the front row are probably the most important. I also didn't have, I should say, Mars. I just got Mars really recently, but I didn't have her for the event, and she's not fully leveled, so I couldn't use her, but Mars is absolutely excellent for this mode, as is Dana. Those 2 units in particular are really critical tanks. Mott is an incredible healer, since she heals everybody. So those are the key units that you want on the front lines. I only had Mott, Lita, and Syrinx as my healers for the event. In the front row, I had Moftit as well in here, just because she's my highest, most uncapped 6-star. I also had Dana. Had Lisa as my lead, just because she provides a boost to all units, essentially, as the leader skill. I had Chang'e in the front, had Hestia in the front, I eventually put Danu in there just to get some sort of a boost to the currency, and in the back row, I kind of filled it with what I could. I had Elysian, I had Thanatos, I eventually had Eve, but until I had Eve, I kind of had to fill it in with, Lan Fei. In the back there, I also have Midas for a debuff, and of course I had Cide, and Cide is really important because Cide, when paired with at least 3 or 4 other fire attackers, she has the double edge effect. So when she initiates that skill, basically she provides a 70% damage boost to all fire units, which is just really great. It allows you to basically take fire units into any of these world boss situations, and they'll do phenomenal damage, especially if you're stocked with fire heavy hitters, which I happen to be. So that was really key for me, which allowed me to bring Hestia, allowed me to bring Jupiter, allow me to bring Morgan, and a whole host of other units. So, and because they're in the back row, they're not going to take damage until the entire front row is depleted. And of course, I also have Pantheon in the back there, Pantheon providing a crit bonus. So that you're seeing all these red numbers fly up. Those are crit bonuses, so definitely helpful there. So yeah, I mean, certainly not the most optimal team, but we did the best that we could with what we had, and unfortunately, in the time that we had available to us, and with the water units we had available at the time, we did what we could. So we're doing okay damage. We ended up doing probably around, on average, 1.2 to 1.4 million damage per run. And then, of course, with the hot times, we get those bonuses when they provide those bonuses or those hot times to us. Usually, with the configuration that I have and the drive skills that I have set up, I usually get at least 2 fevers per run, so that does help out with the damage. And I try to time the fevers, or the drives, so that one of the either attack boosting ones or the weakening ones hits right before the fever time, as you can see there. So this is kind of the team. I guess another note, Davi isn't moving at all because I turned off animations and turned the speed to 1 times, and part of the reason why I did that is because my emulator lags like crazy, and I lose all kinds of damage as soon as I try to boost it up to 2 times or 3 times. My damage just drops like a rock. So I have to set it at 1 time. I have to turn off all the animations because otherwise it just eats up a lot of the damage that I would have done. So this was an okay run, and again, this is kind of what I'm using to grind the world boss event. And as I get more units, and we'll certainly be more prepared for the next world boss event, but this seems to do the trick, at least for now, and it gives me the opportunity to rank and get at least some of those prizes. Well, speaking of prizes, we are at the tail end of the world boss trial, and I am able to redeem some of these quests and finally get Archfield Davi, so I figured we could just kind of do that right now to see where we are. I'm still a ways away from the total damage. Looks like, what, 19? Mission 19, so I'm probably not going to get that, unfortunately, before the event ends, but we will at least get Archfield Davi. So let's claim her real quick. See if it goes through that animation. There we go. Little Davi into Big Davi. Alright. So that's awesome. Davi looks great here. So we did get her, and that was really the main goal. I mean, she's the limited unit from the event, so as long as we got her, I was going to be happy about it. Davi, Archfield Davi. Oh ho ho ho! Kneel before Archfield Davi. So we'll confirm. And yeah, we get her as a reward. Excellent. And I do have like 400k, 440k of these world boss currency. Eve here is certainly one of the most desired units and prizes from this store, and for good reason. She is top tier, one of the best attackers in the game, if not the best attacker in the game, and this is my very first Eve, so very grateful for the opportunity to finally get Eve. And midway through the world boss, I tried to level her as much as I could and swapped her into the team to get that currency bonus, that booster bonus. But yeah, as far as the rest of the event goes, I'm probably just going to coast. We only have a couple of more days. I'm probably not going to be changing rank in a big way. I'll just get some of those prizes and then just kind of continue on and wait for the next event. I believe there should be a Kimono Friends collaboration. If I'm not mistaken, that could be the next event that comes around. I'll be honest, I'm not terribly excited for that. The Kimono Friends, I only really know the Kimono Friends from the Penguins, because the Penguins have, I've seen them in some of the media, and their designs are, you know, kind of cute, but I otherwise don't know anything about the Kimono Friends. But regardless, let me know how you did on the World Boss, where you placed in the rankings, what prizes you got. Maybe you got some 5 stars as you were hunting and redeeming your different 5-star tickets. Like I said, I did end up getting Mars. I did end up getting Eve. I got a few Moftits, which means that my Moftit is now +5. And it's my highest uncapped native 5-star. And so it has been productive for me, certainly, and hopefully it was productive for you. Similarly, if you ended up pulling on the Calypso banner, I hope you got Calypso really quickly. Hopefully I absorbed all of the bad luck that was out there, and you ended up getting Calypso much, much quicker. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child global content. We thank you so much for watching and taking some time out of your day to spend with us. And until next time, happy grinding.